after adding 4 meter of wire on western side, which is folded back, so that the total length or the effective length of the antenna would not change. Usually we tune our dipole antennas by folding back the terminal ends equally on both sides to adjust SWR. I have been successful for that using my dipole antennas on 40 meter, 20 meter and 10 meter. But it seems to be not working for loaded coil dipole antennas. This is from my loaded coil dipole antenna which I made for 160 meter. I found that the best resonance is on 3.4 megahertz, and I thought of folding back to get it to 3.6 megahertz, that is the 80 meter band, as anyway I didn't get resonance on 160 meter band. But in spite of folding back several times, now this image is after folding back 3.5 meters on either side. So I am suspecting that folding back is not enough for loaded coil dipole antennas. Maybe you have to actually trim the terminal portions. We usually do not trim because it is an irreversible process. If you want then to increase the length, you have to solder back an extra length. That's why most often we fold back and twist it. But this doesn't work, or seems to be not working, for loaded coil dipole antennas. I'll show the recordings of previous lengths after this. This is the latest recording. This was the initial pattern with 50 centimeter folding back. This was the pattern after unfolding that 50 centimeter on either side. After that I had tried several sets of folding back on either side, but hardly any difference in the location of SWR dips. Minor differences in SWR, minimum SWR was there, but the location, the frequency on which the maximum SWR dip is obtained continued to be 3.4 megahertz. Finally, I have concluded that to change the dip in SWR, I might have to actually trim and see. But before that, I am planning to increase the inductance of coil. I am trying to see whether I can get ferrite rods. I'll see whether inserting ferrite rods into the coils, because that's a reversible process. That's why I want to try it out. I don't have ferrite rods at the moment, but if I get them, I want to first try it out before trimming or lengthening the antenna elements. This is regarding the terminal elements. If I change the initial element before the coils, there will be difference, but in that case I am not folding back, I am only trimming that. I have tried that earlier. If I trim it, resonance point definitely changes. I would like to know your experience on loaded coil antennas, whether you had significant difference in the point of minimum SWR, that is the frequency, by folding back the terminal portions, that is what we call the pigtail portion of loaded coil dipole antennas.